de México. Escuchemos entonces el himno del equipo de Canadá.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to FIBA Americas Championship Men 2009, playing from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Roberto Clemente Coliseum. Now we're watching the starting five for Canada: Joel Anthony, Jermaine Buckner, Carl English, and tonight we are having the second game of the evening, which will be Canada against Mexico. Mexico played yesterday against Puerto Rico in the first date. They lost by 12. They had a really good matchup till the third quarter. Then on the fourth quarter, Puerto Rico took care of the Mexican team. Canada's making their debut here. They don't have the really big names that we're used to, but then they have some really good players. Some of them really young. So let's see what happens on the also today on the first match. Dominican Republic with 3 NBA players. Charlie Villanueva among them. Horford and Garcia dominated Panama 100-88. Yesterday, some wins also for Uruguay versus the Virgin Islands. Brazil dominated the Dominican Republic. Venezuela dominated a very diminished team from Argentina who lacks all their big stars. And Puerto Rico dominated Mexico, just like I said a little while ago. So everything's set now for today's second match. After that, Alvaro Martin will be with Carlos Morales with 2 matchups that are great: Brazil versus Venezuela and Puerto Rico versus the Virgin Islands. My name is Alan Obrador, and it'll be a blast for me to be taking this game to you guys. Starting for Canada, it's number 9, number 15, number 7, number 8, and number 4. For Mexico, number 6, number 12, number 7, number 11, and number 12, Alonso. So let's see what happens now. The ref just about to make the official tip-off. Llamas plays center, but then again he's not jumping. He's not a really good leaper. Leaving that to number 14, Gustavo Ayon. There's something wrong, I think, with the keyboard now. Everything's set up. And English with the ball now for Canada. Fast 3, and he misses. Ayon with the rebound. Omar Quintero is the point guard for Mexico. Good ball movement and the slam for Ayon. 2-0 for Mexico. Anderson, good open look. The 2, and he misses. Quintero pushing the ball now with Llamas. Llamas with a very good pass that couldn't handle Alonso. English wanted to shoot for 3. On the 1-on-1, back to Anderson. That's Buckner, number 7, down there, trying to put some muscle. Buckner. And the 3, it's good. 3-2 now for Canada. Quintero with the ball. Moving it aside from 3, and Pedrosa misses. Fumatini looking now for the penetration against the big guys. Back, it's a 2, and it's a good one for number 7, Jermaine Buckner. He's got 5 points already. All the points for Canada. And he gets the foul and the basket for Ayon. Buckner lost position there, and Ayon took care of it. That's a first foul. See the replay now. And that was a slam by Ayon a little while ago. Trying to go for the three-point play, and he does it. 5-5 the game right now. 10 teams playing here, only 4 advance to the World Championships that will be held in Turkey 2010. The United States is not here. They already qualified because they're the Olympic champions. Good shot by English, but he misses, although he was covered. Good transition for Mexico, an extra pass that it was unnecessary. And Canada now taking care of the ball. English. Anthony, but they left him all by himself. Olumide Famutini. Quintero looking now for Ayon down and the cut there. Good steal by Famutini. Down against Llamas. Good hook and a good basket for Joel Anthony. 9-5, Canada leading. Llamas, easy layup, he misses. Buckner to Anthony. Famutini with the ball now. Moving it around, Buckner. All by himself, Anderson, and the basket is good, 11-5. Canada leading. None of the big names for Canada, neither for Argentina when they're on the floor. Two different teams. Llamas missing from 3. He's a very good shooter from there. He's big and he might even look out of shape, but he's a very good shooter. Can't leave him. All by himself. Famutini from 3, he misses. Llamas touches the ball, belongs to Canada. 6:23 to go. Here we see the play. It's a basket, the miss, and the slam later on. Alonso goes out. And Romel Beck comes in. He was a very sharp shooter last night against Puerto Rico. And there's a foul. Away from the ball. Number 6, Anthony Pedrosa. Beck was having a really good night against Puerto Rico until he was held in the fourth quarter, but he did everything he wanted to with the Puerto Rican defense for 3 periods. Moving very well the ball around this team, and the 3, it's good for Canada. Give it to Famutini. 14-5. Good schemes and a very organized team from Canada right now with lots of playing times. Good there by Quintero. Mexican point guard.
Omar Quinteros.
His first 2 points. Pretty fast, likes to pass the ball really well, but then again, he's a very good shooter. Anderson moving the ball from 3, and he misses. Beck with the rebound. Looking for Quinteros. Llamas giving Quinteros some space. Quinteros moving to the side. And Pedrosa misses. English now on the open court. On the one-on-one, he shoots and he misses. It's not been typical of Canada so far. They have been moving the ball and making that extra pass. English now with one-on-one. He's a good shooter, so he's got permit to do that. Llamas now looking, and a very good matchup there. Pedrosa with an easy basket, and there's a timeout. 14-9. Canada leads on this first period against Mexico.
El marcador se encuentra Canadá 14, México 9.
So we're back now to Roberto Clemente Coliseum here in San Juan, Puerto Rico for this FIBA Americas 2009 Men's Basketball Championship. On the second date, Canada leading Mexico 14-9 this first period. Anderson guarded by Quintero. Canada with those extra passes, moving the ball around really well. Famutini against Beck. Famutini on the one-on-one and a very good basket for two more. 16-9. He's got 7 points already. Beck all by himself. Easy basket for Beck. Very good pass from Ayon. 16-11 now. Anderson with the ball upstairs. English moving around. He hasn't got a shot in a while. He's a shooter against everyone. Good block there by Ayon. Canada gets it back. They get stripped. They lose it, and it should belong to Canada. Let's see what happens. No, they give it to Mexico.
Hay cambio por el equipo de Canadá. Entra el número 12, Jesse Young.
And now for Canada's number 12, Jesse Young. Out goes number 15, Anthony Joel. Llamas to Beck. And the foul could have made the basket. If you see this kid on the street, you will never know he plays basketball or any other sport. He's a very good basketball player.
Primera falta personal
Rommel
del número
Beck
8.
Castro.
First personal foul on number 8, Carl English.
The foul was on Carl English. Beck missing the first one. Very young guy. And he makes the second one. 16-12, Canada leading by 4. Anderson with the ball. English. Good pass. Canada missing an easy layup there by number 9, Famutini. Beck looking for Llamas. Ayon to Beck. Beck looking for the shot. Let's see what happens. 10 on the shot clock, even less now. And the cut there by Famutini, and Young should get a slam. And he does.
Jesse Young.
Jesse Young with his first 2 points. 18-12. Canada leading. Famutini and Beck elbowing each other.
Personal del número 9, first personal foul on number 9, Olu Famutimi.
There's some friction between the players, that's normal.
Hay cambio por el equipo de Canadá. Entra el número 5.
Number 5 comes in for Canada. Tyler Kepley, and out goes number 4, Taylor. They miss an easy basket. English now with the ball. Kepkai now, it's also in. For his size, he's got to be the point guard. And here we go. He's as tall as Quintero, so it's not a mismatch. It's from 3, and it's good. Olumuyiwa Famutini. 10 points already in the match. Another turnover for Mexico. English wants to make them pay, and he misses. Beck now with the rebound. Looking for the penetration. He had to move it around. Quintero trying to move the offense, but nobody seems to be paying attention to him. Receives a foul. I think it was before he shot, but they gave it on the motion of shooting, so he'll shoot 2.
Segunda falta personal del número 9.
That's
Second
Famutini
personal
there.
foul number 9. Olu Famutimi.
And Famutini's got to watch out. It's his second foul already with 1:41 to go in this first period.
Entra el número 15 Lorenzo Mata. Por Canadá entra el número 10 Andy Rautins.
Zúñiga and Mata in for Mexico, and Andy Rautins in for number 8 for Canada, Carl English. Quintero misses the first one. And he misses the second one. He played here in Puerto Rico. He's played for 2 years in a row. He had a huge matchup both verbally and physically with Carlos Arroyo last night, but he lost that one by knockout. Canada moving the ball now. Kendall moving it again. Oh, and it's a 3 for number 10. Andrew Rautins. 24-12, Canada with a commanding lead here against a Mexican team that played really well yesterday. Back for 3, he misses. Mata tried to get the rebound, but it belonged to Young. Rautins moving it around. Famutini down. All by himself. Kendall keeps on looking for the ball, and he gets the foul, but he couldn't get the ball in. He had at least 2 clear views of the basket. So he should 2 now.
Primera falta personal del número 11. First personal foul number. Hay cambio por Canadá, entra el número 11, Aaron Dornekian. Por el equipo de Canadá entra el número
Misses the
4,
first one.
Karim Malpica.
Malpica in now for Mexico. Makes the second one. In for Quinteros now. Canada rotating his players, and so is Mexico. It's a long tournament. 10 days. Zúñiga received a hard shot there by number 12 from Canada, Jesse Young.
Primera falta personal del
The
número
first one on
12.
Young.
First personal foul number 12, Jesse Young.
And Zúñiga makes the first one. 25-13, Canada over Mexico. And the ball sticks, so to jump ball. Possession arrow belong to Mexico, so a foul on Mata. Off the ball, away from the ball.
Primera falta personal del
Canada's
número
ball right
15.
now.
First personal foul number 15, Lorenzo Mata.
Kepke now against Malpica. Trying to make something happen. Young all by himself, and the basket for Young.
Jesse Young.
Jesse Young, Canada 27, Mexico 13. Zúñiga moving it around. Malpica from 3, he misses. Rebound to Young. Kepke throws it out, and he makes a great play from 3. Canada
Tyler
30,
Kepke.
Mexico 13, and I don't want to get out of this Coliseum without watching that play at least twice. Awesome shot by Kepke. Let's see it. Here it goes. And the basket. 30-13, Canada dominating Mexico in this first quarter. So we're back to Roberto Clemente Coliseum for the second quarter. Canada leading 30-13, ending up this first period with a great play. Way beyond the half court. Koepke with a great shot that went in for three. Spectacular basket. And now the clock's ready. Everything's fine. And Koepke now. Canada rotating his players. Moving it around, they have a comfortable lead against Mexico. Bad pass there by Kendall. Cut by Mexico. Malpica versus Koepke. Ayun. Malpica now. Great defense by Canada. Finds the basket, tries to, but it touched top of the board. So it's out of bounds. It's Canada's ball. Koepke. Rotten's to him. Rotten's a good shooter. He got fouled by Malpica while trying to penetrate.
Primera falta personal de número 4. First personal foul on number 4, Karim Malpica.
Just in case you're wondering what happened yesterday, Uruguay beat the Virgin Islands. Rotten's from three, he misses. Brazil dominated the Dominican Republic. Venezuela versus a brand new team from Argentina, and Puerto Rico dominated Mexico. And today, Dominican Republic defeated Panama 100-88. In the second game, you're watching it right now, it's Mexico versus Canada. Canada dominating by 17 right now. Good defense by Rottens. Very organized team, this Canadian team. Fundamentally sound. Ayun versus Kendall. Good defense. Rottens. Some fast legs also. Good cut there by Malpica versus Kendall. Throws it up and a very good layup with very good defense on his face. Rottens from three. Throws it. Young keeps it alive, but it falls in Mexican hands. Beck. Foul was before. Rottens. Andrew Rottens.
Primera falta personal de número 10. First personal foul on number 10, Andy Rottens.
Zúñiga in now also. Pica holding the ball. Take it away from his hands. Beck to Mata. Malpica, there's way confused. Ryan, time's running out. He has to shoot it. And he does, and he makes it.
Malpica.
Karim Malpica with 4 points, 4 straight points from him. 30-17. Still Canada ahead. Kendall down to Young, who receives a foul from Malpica. He'll go to the free throw line. Young.
Segunda falta
Aaron
personal
Thornycamp
de
is also
número
in there.
Second personal foul on number 4, Karim Malpica.
So far, the story has been Famutini for Canada with 10 points. And for Mexico, nobody's still in double digits. Best scorer has 5 points, which is Gustavo Ayun. Second with 4 is Karim Malpica. Young misses. Good rebound there by number 11, Dornicamp. Kepke looking for something to happen. Kendall from 2, and he makes it the easy basket. Well coached this team and very disciplined, this Canadian team. 33-17. Ayon moving in now to Malpica. Beck versus Kepke. That's a mismatch. Well, Dornicamp is there for the double team. Malpica shooting. Missing. And it falls into Rotten's hands. Dornicamp. Kepke loses control of it. Young to Rotten. It's already like 4 or 5 passes each time they have a possession. Making it hard and making Mexico work on defense. Kepke. He's got to shoot it, and he does. Good basket for Kepke. Tyler Kepke. 35-17. 6:12 to go in this first half here between Mexico and Canada. They take it away. Rottens falls into Mexican hands. Mata tried to slam, but he couldn't. Dornicamp to Kendall. Dornicamp to the other side. Rottens all by himself from 3. And it's 38-17. Right now, it's Canada's game, beating easily this Mexican team who had a very good matchup last night versus Puerto Rico. Back from 3, misses. Mata with the rebound, falls into Zúñiga's hands. Malpica with the ball. Looking for Beck. Beck on the penetration, takes it back, moving it around. Malpica for the layup, and he misses. Young with the rebound to Dornicamp. Dornicamp to Rottens, who's waiting. The fake, the 3, and it's good. Andy Rottens, it's killing right now, Mexico. They lead by 24, 41, and 17. Timeout by Mexico.
Mexico, timeout.
Alan, ¿alguien me llamó? Dímelo rápido. Pues no sé, pues llamo ahora, está bien, estoy aquí acabando. Okay, bye. 5:03 to play in the second period. Canada with a great run. 41-17. So far the story has been that Mexico hasn't been able to score, and Canada has been doing a great job. 7 of 13 from three-point land. 0 from 5 for Mexico. Field goal percentage 52 for Canada, 35 for Mexico. There's no way you can have good numbers with that kind of statistics right there. Parada, who just got in with a bad shot. Kendall with the rebound. Canada with lots of passing, moving the ball around. Like I've said earlier, fundamentally sound in all aspects of the game. Kepke to Kendall. Kendall from 2, he misses. Parada with the rebound to Zúñiga. Beck now with the ball. He shoots and he misses. Pedrosa back in now for Mexico. And from three, they miss. Ball goes out. Oh, it falls to Kendall's hands, and he misses an easy layup. Pedrosa now with the ball. Beck going through the screens from three, and he misses. Kendall with another rebound. Kendall to Rottens. Rottens, awesome pass to Young.
Jesse
And
Young.
the slam dunk for Jesse Young.
Media timeout.
Timeout, we'll be right back. 43-17 Canada. So we're back now. Zúñiga with the ball for Mexico. 3:17 to go in this first half. Mexico, they don't know what to do with this Canada team that so far have been playing great. There's a foul there by Kendall. Adam Parada will go to the free throw line. I'm not going to take anything away from Canada, but they've been doing everything great. But just Mexico, they haven't found a way to do anything against this Canadian team that has been playing really, really, really well and solid throughout the match. Parada, only 18 points. It's incredible. He misses the free throw. Nothing going on for Mexico. And they weren't playing this bad or this flat yesterday. They lost against Puerto Rico, but they even led it for most of the game. Rottens letting them pass by. He shoots. Anthony was there. He misses. Anderson now with the ball. And a traveling call there.
El cambio para el equipo de México. Entra el número 10, Miguel Ayala. Por el equipo de Canadá,
Time management has been great for Canada's coach, Leo Rottens, and Renato Pasquale, so giving some rest to his son. Pedrosa, Alonso from three. And Alonso opens up the basket for Mexico. It's been a while. 43-21. Famutini from three. Ball touched top of the board. It's out of bounds. Pedrosa now trying to find a spot. Mexico putting in some players that didn't even play last night versus Puerto Rico. Ayon throws it. There was Anthony with the block. Good cut there, and a great block from Buckner right in front of the transmission here. Athletic and systematic team. They got to watch out for this Canadian team. Brazil looks as a favorite of these 10 teams. 4 only will advance to the World Championships next year in Turkey, August 2010. Buckner, it's good. It counts.
Jermaine Buckner.
46-21. Parada looking for a play against Anthony to the outside from 3. Stays here. Anthony with the elbow. Foul on Parada.
Primera falta personal del número 15. First personal foul on number 15, Joel Anthony.
Parada, they lose the ball. They tipped it away, Canada, but it falls back into Mexican hands. And a bad pass, another turnover. Points of turnovers, 7 for Canada, 5 for Mexico. Point in the paint, 14 for Canada, 12 only for Mexico. And another
English.
3. Carl English, 49-21. And the lead now, 28. Pedrosa shooting and missing. English with the ball now. Good ball handling. Anderson letting the time fly. This first half that Canada has dominated Mexico. They just haven't been able to score. Just 21 points with 4.6 to go. Canada dominated Mexico 49-21. Huge lead, throws it from 3. And it's an air ball. And the first half ends. Canada playing very well. Mexico just couldn't find the basket. 49-21. We'll be right back.
2010 FIBA World Championship. See you in Turkey.
Citizens, Puerto Rico, explore beyond the shore. In the south of Puerto Rico, there is a land rich in art, architecture, culture, and adventure, where the people are as inviting as the weather. Porta Caribe. No passport required for U.S. citizens. Puerto Rico, explore beyond the shore. Travel now. No passport required for U.S. citizens. Puerto Rico, explore beyond the shore.
FIBA World Championship, see you in Turkey.
2010 FIBA World Champions, CEO Turkey.
Aquí no traen ni agua. Que se muera el pendejo que narra en inglés. Hay cariño, ¿eh?
Campeonato del mundo de FIBA, nos vemos en Turquía.
Quiero que llamo ahora, te mandó un mensaje. Estoy afuera en la calle, porque ¿qué pasó?
2010 FIBA World Championship.
Conmigo te dan una reunión. ¿Cuándo yo te di esa reunión? Pero yo estoy ahora mismo afuera de Fortaleza con tremendo lío con el secretario, pero tremendo lío. Te llamo ahora de vuelta. Léete a la prensa lo que hizo Eddie Murphy, te llamo ahora.
FIBA Чемпионат мира 2000 в Турции.
So we're back now for the second half of this game between Canada and Mexico, part of the FIBA Americas Championship Men's. Basketball 2009, 10 teams and only 4 would qualify for the World Championships that will be held in Turkey in 2010. Mexico with another turnover. Canada dominated the first half, 49-21 by 28. Very solid team so far in every aspect of the game. Good shooting, moving around the ball, lots of passing, rebounding, and hitting the three. Llamas out of block there versus Anthony, but he lost the ball. English now to put the ball in play for Canada. Famutini. And a foul from Quinteros. While Anderson was shooting, he'll go to the free throw line for 3.
Segunda falta personal del número 11. Second personal foul on number 11, Omar Quintero.
Second personal foul on Quinteros. When he's on, can be a really good playmaker. Yesterday had a pretty decent game for 3 periods, but then on the fourth one, he fell short. And Canada looking good from the free throw line. Basically looking good in every aspect of the game. Disciplined team. Probably the team that I've seen pass the most in this championship so far. Making the second. Quintero now with the ball on the floor for Mexico. Pedrosa to Alonso. And there's another block where Anthony Joel pushing the ball, but way too far. Pedrosa taking it away from Famutini. Some words between them. Quintero to Llamas. Llamas with the bad pass. Canada with another steal. Anderson. Buckner to Anthony. Anthony with
Joel
the basket and the foul. Joel Anthony. Very good moves.
Segunda falta personal de número 6, second personal foul
on number 6, Pedrosa.
Anthony Pedrosa.
And he makes a three-point play. 55-21. Mexico just hasn't been able to score. Ayon moving the ball upstairs with Quintero. Quintero looking for Alonso down. Llamas from 3. And he misses badly. It's an air ball. Anthony with another rebound. Anderson to English. English from 3. And it's good.
English.
And Canada having its way with Mexico. That hasn't looked 10% of what they looked last night against Puerto Rico. Llamas versus Anthony, and he even misses the easy part. Alone from 3, and he misses. That was Buckner. Quintero with the ball. Mexico just hasn't been able to score. That's the story of the game. There's no other story. Moving it around now. Very good. Alonso from 3, and the door opens for Mexico now. Still, this Mexican team doesn't have a single player in double digits. Nobody has scored more than 9 points. In fact, they don't even get to 8. Shoots and misses. Quintero now with the ball. Llamas again with a steal now from Canada. Anthony, and he puts it in. He tried to slam, but something happened on the way to the basket. 60-24. And although Canada's a very good team, Mexico is not that bad. They are not 36 points worse than Canada. Or Canada's not 36 points better than Mexico on a regular day, but today is Canada's day, and they have done an awesome job. It's a very disciplined and very well-coached team. So all credit to the Canadian team. English looking for Famutini. English now, 4 to shoot. And he does. Another 3, and this is a blowout. 63-24. And what you're watching on TV, it's not wrong. It is the third period, and Mexico only has 24 points. There's nothing wrong with the graphics. Beck comes
Primera
in,
falta
Quintero goes
personal
out.
del número 7. First personal foul number 7, Jermaine Buckner.
Jermaine Buckner picks up the first foul for Canada. Parada gets a slam again. Anthony, great shot blocker.
Por el equipo de México entró el número 9.
Already
Romel
4
Beck.
shot blocks. And the foul on Ayón. He'll go to the free throw line for Mexico. They look discouraged, and I don't blame them. I think they should be.
Segunda falta
They know they don't
personal
play
del
this
número
bad, so
15, second personal foul
nothing happening
on
for
number
Mexico.
15, Joel Anthony.
There's the block from Anthony. Later on, he committed his second foul. Ayón missing the first one. And making the second one. 63-25. 38-point lead for Canada. They will need to play very poorly to lose this lead. To 2. They miss. Pedrosa with the rebound. Pushing the ball. Beck now. Parada to Beck. Beck handing the ball, shooting and missing. Canada pushing the ball now. Anderson looking for English. And a good play for Anthony. Some
Joel
easy 2.
Anthony.
Mexico asked for a timeout. Canada winning by 30, 65-25, I should say 40. I'm sorry. We'll be right back. Back to the third period. Canada winning by 40, 65-25, 4:42 to go. Transmitting live from Puerto Rico. Roberto Clemente Coliseum. FIBA Americas Championship 2009. 10 teams, only 4 will qualify for the World Championships that will be held in Turkey 2010. Beck losing the ball. Going against Anthony, nothing happening. Beck shooting again, missing another rebound for Anthony. It's been huge blocking and getting rebounds for this Canadian team. Who's very disciplined, moving the ball around, playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. English moving it down to Anthony. Anthony, good spin, and the slam for Joel Anthony. 67-25 Canada. Pedrosa to Parada, nothing happening for him, and then at least a little bit of luck for Mexico there. 2 points for Parada now.
Adam Parada.
Ayón committing the foul against Anthony. There's a spin. And a big slam for Anthony. Substitutions now. Buckner goes out and
Primera falta
Anthony
personal del número
does. Ayun goes out
14.
for Mexico. Kendall and Young
First
come in for
personal
Canada.
foul, number
Mata comes in
14,
for Mexico.
Gustavo Ayun.
Anderson. And another call away from the ball.
Primera falta personal
Alonso
del
saying,
número
I didn't
12.
push that much,
First
but
personal foul,
referee
number
saw him.
12, Noé Alonso.
Anderson, Pedrosa, and Famutini are having very physical matchup down here. English. Another
Carl English.
good jump shot for Carl English. 69-27. Totally discourages Mexican team. Can't blame them. Played last night against Puerto Rico. I think they did a very good job. At least they were dominating for 3 quarters. Then they lost to Puerto Rico, and today they just came out flat. And Young thought he got fouled. Nobody saw it. Alonso from 3, and it's good.
Noé Alonso.
69-30, 2:40 to go in this third period. Early on, Dominican Republic with a win versus Panama, 100-88. They moved to 1-1. Panama 0-1. They started playing today.
English.
Carl English hot now with 5 straight points for Canada. Yesterday, Uruguay beat the Virgin Islands. Brazil did the same against the Dominican Republic. Venezuela beat a very brand new Argentinian team with only Luis Escola. None of the rest of the big names were in there. And Puerto Rico beat Mexico. .42 lead back now. Shooting, nothing's going for Mexico. They keep on jumping and it goes in.
Lorenzo Mata.
English now holding the ball. Big rotation for Canada. Kepke was in. Rotens was in later on. Another 3.
English.
Carl English having a blast here. 75-32. And keeping in mind that if a miracle happens for Mexico, if they tie with somebody, then it goes up to gold average. They have only scored 32 points, and we're about to enter the fourth period.
Segunda falta personal del número 8. Second personal
Just like
foul,
I was
number
saying, a
8,
very good and
Carl
big rotation
English.
for this Canada team. Rotens comes in. Kepke goes in.
Aaron Dornerkamp.
So does
El
number
número
11.
5, Tyler Kepke. Y el
Dornerkamp.
número 10, Andy Rotens.
Shooting from 3. Mexico still missing. Kepke now looking for Rotens. Dornicamp, Rotens from 3, and it's
Andy
good.
Rotens.
Very good shooter, Andy Rotens. 78-32. Mata with the ball. Kepke fouling Pedrosa. 44 seconds to go in this third period.
Primera falta personal del número 5. First personal foul on number 5, Tyler Kepke.
Pedrosa now with the ball, putting it in to Alonso. Guarded closely by Rotens. Parada. Nothing happens for Mexico. Parada went in and he got fouled, but they have closed the basket for Mexico. It's incredible.
Segunda falta personal del número 12. Second
Second
personal
personal
foul,
foul
number 12,
for
Jesse
Young.
Young.
Jesse Young with 2 fouls. Parada. Missing the second one. Kepke guarded by Pedrosa. The ball still belongs to the Canadian team. Kepke looking for Young. Kepke to Rothens. Rothens with an easy basket, but he misses. Kendall couldn't put it in after. Becknow versus Kepke to the side to Alonso, and he got fouled by Aaron Dornekamp. We're not giving away easy baskets, this Canadian team.
Primera falta personal del número 11.
First foul for Dornekamp.
First personal foul on number 11, Aaron Dornekamp.
Earlier today, on this second day, Dominican Republic defeated Panama 100-88. Dominican Republic moving to 1-1. Panama, who started playing today, 0-1. Yesterday wins for Uruguay, who beat the Virgin Islands. Brazil dominated the Dominican Republic. Venezuela beat also Argentina, and Puerto Rico defeated Mexico. Kepke shooting, and it's over. And after 3 periods, Canada whipping Mexico by 45-78-33. We'll be right back. Eso puede ser, pero buena gente. So we're back now for the 4th period. Huge lead for Canada, 45-point lead. And a foul down against Kendall Lopez, who just got in for Mexico. Jesus Lopez. Young man who seems to want some action. And some contact also.
Primera falta personal del número 5.
Rothens moving around.
Number 5.
Dornekamp to Rothens to Young. Young with a pass to Kendall. Mata and Young having some contact there. Fouls on Young. It's a double foul. So Mata and Young both get the personal foul.
Y la segunda falta personal del número
Mata to put in the ball for Mexico.
Lorenzo Mata.
Malpica now in Leaving Quintero on the floor for the fourth period. The three they missed. Ayon with the rebound. Good offensive rebound. Lopez putting it back. Malpica calling for a play. Lopez back to Ayon. Ayon to Malpica. 8 to shoot. Somebody's got to shoot the ball. Lopez going to have to. Pushes it. It's an air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Belongs to Canada. There's no way that Canada's 45 points better than Mexico, but obviously they're tired from yesterday's game, and also they had a solid game in every aspect. It's a very solid team. Good rotation from the mentally sound. And you can add that, if you add that up to a very good game from Canada and a very bad game from Mexico, that's why we have a 45-point lead. Rottens from three. Oh my God, this guy hasn't missed from three.
Andy Rotten.
Want to know a story? It's 25 times they have shot and they have made 15. This is ridiculous already. It's a 60% from the three-point line, from behind the three-point line. It's just incredible. Mexico, 3 out of 16 for 19%. And when you go to although they have done better, field goal percentage, 26% for Mexico, 26%, 57% for Canada. There's a story of the game right now. Ayon misses. Young with a very good rebound. And he went in, he got hit, but no foul whatsoever. He got hit after. That was Dornekamp. Malpica loses the ball. Good pressure from Kepke. 8:14 to go. And I'm pretty sure that Mexico wants to see this time runs as fast as you guys do in your homes. Young, Rottens, back to Young against Mata, looking for contact, good hook. They miss, falls into Young hands, and he gets the foul. He couldn't make the basket. Everything going well for Canada.
Segunda falta personal de número 5. Second personal foul on number 5.
I've seen better teams from Canada, obviously, Steve Nash and some of the other really great players that they had, but the way that this team plays as a team, it's probably the best I've seen in a while. Young missing from the free throw line. Gomez to Ayon. Ayon from three, missing. Kepke now. Dornekamp against Alonso. Kepke back to Dornekamp. From three, he misses. Ball goes out. It's Canadian ball. (81-33). Looking great, Canada. And a very bad game for Mexico. Malpica now to Gomez. Should say Lopez. Malpica to Mata. Looking for the hook. Dornekamp. Not only do their big guys shoot and they rebound, they have very good ball handling skills. Young with another foul.
Falta personal de número 12.
Fourth
personal foul on number 12. Jesse Young.
Canada able with this huge lead. 48 points of rotating his players. They have a really big rotation. Malpica, the jump stop, and he misses. Kepke. Dornekamp. Looking for Kepke. Kendall now. Kepke from three. And it's good. Another
Tyler
three
Kepke.
for Canada. They have been huge. 59%, 16 out of 27 for this Canadian team. Everybody talking about Brazil, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. They got to put in Canada in there.
Hay cambio por el equipo
Really
de
solid,
Canadá.
solid
Número
game.
13, Kyle Landry.
They should be one of the four teams. They got to fight with Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and some of the other teams. Brazil, unless something dramatically happens here, they're going to have a blast. Kendall with the slam. 86-33. And this has become a nightmare for the Mexican team. 53-point lead. In the modern era, I think that's going to be the lowest scoring game ever by a Mexican team. Lopez got nailed there. I think it was number 13. Let's see. No, they call it a number 5, Kepke.
Segunda falta personal del número 5. Second personal foul number 5, Tyler Kepke.
It's the second one on Kyler Kepke. Lopez putting in the free throws. Dornicamp. Rothens to Kendall down. Defense was there, didn't want to risk it. They stripped it from Dornicamp. Good play from Lopez. Malpica to Mata. Good slam for Mata there.
Lorenzo Mata.
86-37. Canada's leading this game ever since it started. Kendall got blocked by Mata. Malpica now looking for the layup. They miss. Ayon couldn't put it back in. I don't think I've ever seen such a bad streak of bad luck on a team as Mexico has shown here today. Mata. They call another foul on Kyle Landry. Shoving foul.
Primera falta personal del número 13. First personal foul number 13, Kyle Landry.
Mexico calls for a timeout. Canada dominating big time, 86-37 with 4:16 to go.
Textea y gana en el premundial. Envía las iniciales PR a 95057 y recibirás preguntas o palabras y frases con espacios en blanco. Envía las letras que falten, contesta las preguntas y acumula puntos. El que más acumule recibirá $2,000 en efectivo y 2 taquillas VIP para la final del premundial, donde podrá jugar escalera con José Juan Barea. También te podrás llevar bolas, camisas y fotos autografiadas por el equipo nacional. Textea PR a 95057. T-Mobile, siempre cerca.
Iniciamos la clase de Derecho Internacional. Ella viene de intercambio de la Universidad de Bolonia en Italia. Es excelente. Este verano yo voy para China. Estoy fascinada con la info.
¿Sabes? Los audiovisuales están muy bien.
Me fascina la escuela de optometría.
Back to Roberto Clemente Coliseum here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Second game of the second date. Dominican Republic defeated Panama 100-88. on their first game, and now Canada blowing away Mexico 86-37 with 4:16 to go. Mata on the second, and he misses them both. Incredible. Saw this team last night play against Puerto Rico, and they did a very decent job. Today they haven't been able. Rottens from three, and he misses and makes him human. He hadn't missed in a while. 16 out of 28 for a 57% behind the three-point line for Canada. 8 out of 19 for Mexico. I should say 3 out of 18. 17%.
Segunda falta personal del número 13. Second personal foul on number 13, Kyle Landry.
Kyle Landry with the second personal foul. Lopez missing the first free throw. Nothing happening for Mexico. And he gets the second one. 3:45 to go. Dornicamp moving it around. Koepka, Dornicamp to Landry. Landry with the shot, he misses. Rottens with a good offensive rebound for Canada. Koepka now to Rottens, good pass, he just wasn't there. Ball goes out. Ball belongs to Mexico. 86-38. 3:03 to go. Malpica now with the ball for Mexico. This game has been over for a while. Offensive foul for Mata. And two things have amazed me in this game.
Falta personal del número 15.
The very good game, disciplined game
Third personal
of
foul on
Canada.
number 15,
Good shooters, good ball handling,
Lorenzo.
very European style basketball.
Mata.
And the bad luck of Mexico, because they're not this bad. Trust me, they are not this bad. Moving it around. Canada from three again. Buckner, he misses. Must be very cold. He's been for a period and a half just sitting down. So have most of their starters. Buckner again from three, and he gets it now.
Jermaine Buckner.
89-38. 51-point lead for Canada. And they keep on pressuring Mexico. They're not letting them score on trash time. Lopez from three, he misses. Canada tips it away. Lopez on the inbound to Malpica. Back to Lopez. Zúñiga now as a shooting guard. Mata. 7 seconds to shoot for Mexico. Good defense there by Kyle Landry. Landry and Mata, very physical game down there. Malpica from three, and he misses. Canada with Rottens moving it around. Good, another three. Dornicamp.
Hanon Dornicamp.
92-38. And if you're praying for this game to be over, I think so is the Mexican team and the Mexican fans. What a nightmare here in Puerto Rico for Mexico in this second game. Canada keeps on playing defense. Foul by Dornicamp.
Tercera falta personal del número 11. Third personal
third.
foul on number 11, Aaron Dornicamp.
There's the 3 from Dornicamp. Ayala on the free throw line. Miguel Ayala makes the second one. $52-point lead for Canada. Rottens, Dornicamp. Good ball movement by Rottens. Kepke let them fly for the 2 and he misses. Ayala with the rebound. Ayala from 3 and he misses. Ball stays now. It's Mexico's ball. Lopez shoots and misses. Kepke. Rottens from 3. And it's good. What a great shooter. It's Andy Rottens. Zúñiga with the last seconds. Kepke. Believe it or not, he wants to put it in. And Malpica slaps it off his hand. Canada not letting anything happen in this game. 18 points from Andy Rottens, 17 for Carl English, who rested for a long time, 11 for Jermaine Buckner, and 10 for Famutini, who also rested for a while. The only Mexican player in double figures is Noé Alonso, and that's the way it ends. A blowout win for Canada, who goes 1-0. Mexico falls to 0-2. Canada 95, Mexico 40. Stay tuned, because right after, in a while, at 6:30, it'll be Brazil versus Venezuela, and then Puerto Rico versus the Virgin Islands. I don't know whether it says hi and goodbye from Puerto Rico. Take care.